Ari Aster's Eddington would have worked a lot better if it was an 8 to 10 episode miniseries for a network like HBO. I know I'm a week late on this film, but it wasn't playing while I was in Spain, so I had to see it when I got back. It's important to note that this was intended to be Ari Aster's debut feature film back in 2013. And in the years that this sat on the shelf, a lot happened in this country, and this really just branched out and morphed, notably a 2020 period piece set during the heart of COVID. At its core, you can see the story that this is intended to tell. A turbulent mayoral race between two rivals who have history, one an incumbent mayor who can be relatively hypocritical, the other a seemingly uninformed and uneducated local sheriff. I actually thought the core idea here was very engaging, and if Aster just intended to make a 150-minute film out of this, he should have stuck to that. When it comes to this becoming a 2020 period piece, well, it's looking at something that we all lived. But nonetheless, it's very relevant, because it is looking into things that have very much changed the landscape of our country, especially when it's painted with the brush of the modern age of social media. But I just feel that Aster didn't have enough time to flesh a lot of its angles out as much as he could have. There were things that really got my interest that never felt resolved. And even if it's intended to leave things for the audience to decipher, it was all done in a relatively hollow way. I feel being an 8 to 10 episode miniseries would have given this enough time to explore all of the characters that come into play. Branch out, explore their motivations, look at their history, and undeniably where things would go for them. While some of those angles were definitely answered, I would have loved to see them be explored a bit more. Aster has definitely gotten a lot more ambitious, specifically in that he's branching away from horror, looking at things like psychological thrillers, dark comedies, and in this case a western. And I felt in the case of this film, that ambition would have been best answered if he was given more of a landscape to tell this story.